Welcome all to the final match in the women's section, the Gazelles gold medal match, which will be contested between Western Province and Southern Gauteng, these being the two best teams in the section, and they will contest this final out. Southern Gauteng look to start the game on the front foot, the quick free hit. Well stolen by the Western Province team. Somewhat of a full house here at Menlo Park. Astro, teams and fans alike gathering to watch this showpiece match of this IPT. Both teams will be highly motivated to do well and win this game. Southern Gauteng look to make some combination plays and get into the circles quite early in the game. Bernadette Costin with the carry there, former senior women's national player. Bernadette once again, the ball passes to Sylvia van Jaarsveld, who also previously played for the national team, and those two combine to great effect and score the first goal of the game. Score was 1-0 to Southern Gauteng. Swift on the counter-attack. Once they'd won it, they were quite direct and able to create an early opportunity, which they were able to bury home. Great turnover there in the center of the pitch once again. Western Province finding ways to avoid this Southern Gauteng pressure early on. Another free hit here for Southern Gauteng. Ball turned around and now given to the Western Province defenders. High press here by Southern Gauteng. Ball is turned over to great effect and played into the circle, but no one could get on the end of it. Ball played into midfield, not quite trapped by the Western Province team and turned over by the Southern Gauteng midfielders. Now there's an opportunity for a counter-attack for Western Province. Unable to receive that ball on that right-hand side of the pitch. This defensive free hit will be for Southern Gauteng, but quickly won back by Western Province, and with equal energy and time, Southern Gauteng are back in possession of the ball. Small touch there by the Southern Gauteng attacker. 16-yard free hit taken there by Southern Gauteng. The ball comes out to this left side to Bernadette Costin, who's able to beat the first defender using her stick work and speed. Free hit was won there by Southern Gauteng. Looking for an early ball into the circle. Bernadette gets a touch of the ball as it comes across the circle on the near post. Keeper made a quick reaction save there. Ball's transferred to the left side of the Southern Gauteng attack. To the left striker. Ball comes into the circle. Striker diving across to get a touch towards goal. And that action impedes the Western Province defender. Western Province get the free hit. Lots of pressure being applied by Southern Gauteng here. Ball's lifted into the pressing player. So a free hit will be given to Southern Gauteng, who are applying a lot of pressure here. Looking for another goal. Started fantastically well here, created lots of chances. Ball's in the circle on the right-hand baseline, played across the face of goal. No attacking touch that time. But the ball is soon to come back. As the ball gets to the right side of the Western Province defense, and they are able to relieve pressure by playing the ball out of that area into the middle of the field, into midfield, where they can keep hold of it hopefully longer. Not to be that time. Ball is hit there and hit dangerously into the striker from Western Province. Southern Gauteng able to launch a counter attack here. Still able to retain possession as Western Province look to create some attacking play from the middle of the pitch. Not able to string enough passes together and subsequently turn over the ball. Southern Gauteng with a lot of possession. A goal to show for it. Western Province have taken a lot of pressure here in this first quarter. As the Southern Gauteng launch one of their trademark counter-attacks. Lots of speed in that front line. Western Province led off the hook there by a technical error by the Southern's team in the attacking 23. Early ball played from the 16 into midfield. looking to turn and connect higher, but a turnover because the ball's lifted into the defender. Not enough pressure released there by Southern Gauteng. Western Province not able to keep the ball long enough to create some clear attacking opportunities. Often playing into the hands of this Southern's team. Right side baseline entry. Not completed there. Free taken. Ball's moved quickly into the circle, but intercepted by Western Province. We can break away here and look to spend some more time in the opposition half. Ball is lifted across the circle. Isn't trapped cleanly, but there's a recovery defender in the area, luckily, who cleans up that part of the circle. Ball is played into the circle once again. Good defensive effort by the Southern's team. And belatedly, the penalty corner is given in favour of Western Province. They'll be happy to spend some time in this part of the field, looking to get themselves back level. As it stands, the score is 1-0 to Southern Gauteng. Decision for the penalty corner is overturned as the attacking team is deemed to have taken too long to set up. And it's a pity for them, as Western Province were looking to see if they could get something going at goal. Southern Gauteng weather that small Western Province storm. And now are able to play on the break here. Ball is dropped into that right-hand pocket. Baseline entry here by Southern Gauteng. Long target pass being intercepted. Circle entry here, goal shot. Well defended by Western Province. A few seconds left in this quarter. Seems to have flown by as an early ball is played into the circle. From the midfield into the circle by Southern Gauteng, but no one could get a touch on that. And there we have it, quarter time break after the first quarter. The score is 1-0 to Southern Gauteng in this final. We look forward to what the next few quarters have in store for us. coaching voice. It's strong, bro. And we're back for the second quarter of this Gazelles final in the Masters IPT, contested between Southern Gauteng and Western Province. Currently, after the first quarter, Southern Gauteng lead 1-0 in a quarter that was fairly high tempo, but well managed and well dictated by the Southern Gauteng team, who looked to be aggressive in attack. As we see another entry from them now. Ball's played across the circle. Follow-up strike deemed to not be legal. And Southern Gauteng will be ruining that chance, as Western Province have the opportunity now to play from a 1-goal deficit down, not 2, so soon after the break. Ball's played into midfield here. Lots of pressure put on here by Bernadette Costin, who drives the right-hand baseline, passes the ball across the circle. A misconnection on the follow-up shot there, on the back pocket of the circle. It could quite easily have gone into the goal. More pressure here applied by Southerns as they look to enter the circle on the opposite side, but the ball rolls over the baseline. This final well attended by hockey lovers and participant alike. Final match in the women's section for these year's IPT, which has been played in Pretoria for this edition. Another piece of good play in the midfield by Southerns, getting out of those tight spaces quite quickly and easily. Fruit taken there on the right hand flank by Southern Gauteng. Dispossessed and dispossessed again. Bernadette getting through a lot of work in the cover defensive areas. Aerial pass over the press and into midfield. Well received and controlled, and the ball moves once again. It's quite a great piece of play here by the Western Province team. Playing with a lot of control and accuracy. Just unable to link up in that final third, but intercept the ball on top of the circle. Centre pass. Great save there by the goalkeeper in the Southerns goal. Follow-up action wasn't quite as good as the initial setup by Western Province. And so no goal shot was produced from there, and it's a 16 for Southern Gauteng. Moves out to Kim Hubach at left defender. She looks to play a trademark aerial ball, but it's intercepted. And a direct ball into the circle for a one-time strike to an unattended player inside the circle who couldn't get the ball on target. And it's a sigh of relief for the Southern Gauteng defenders, who weren't able to adjust to that quick turnover and were unable to close space down as quickly as they would have liked there. They get out of jail for free. Hit pass down the line. Not picked up by Southern Gauteng. Western Province looking to play out the back, but unable to deal with the Southern Gauteng pressure. Southerns carries the ball onto this right-hand side. Ball is transferred from right to left. First time ball into the circle to Sylvia van Jaarsveld. She hits it on the backhand, but the angle just got too tight for her. Not enough goal to aim at. But again, showing the threat of the Southerns team when they move the ball to these wide areas and get into the circle quite aggressive. They are very dangerous. Western Province play quickly from the free hit. Looking to get into the circle and take a goal shot perhaps. Get transfer ball. Finding Bernadette Costin on this, the left side of the circle. Goal shot inside the circle. Well finished off. Another goal for Southern Gauteng. She scored 2 already in this game. And once again, the Western Province team caught out by a swift counter-attack by the Southern Gauteng team. Scores currently Southern Gauteng 2, Western Province 0. Bernadette on the post-up lead here, looking to get a shot off. Hits it on the backhand, but just hits it on the near side, as opposed to across the face of goal, where she could possibly land the ball in the far corner or on the way through that angle. Another one of her striker partners could touch the ball into goal. Smart turn in midfield there by Western Province. Looking to create more threats in their build-up here, as they trail by 2-0. Backhand crosses into the circle. No one was there to meet it, so it floats across to the sideline, but had a defensive touch, so they'll have a sideline hit in the attacking 23 will Western Province. Another early pass into the circle. Again, well touched out. And no one was able to get on the end of that. Baseline entry, which is converted into a penalty corner opportunity for Western Province. Just being able to turn up the heat a little bit more here. Looking for a way back into the game. Injection. This penalty corner will have to be taken again. Injection goes to the second castle. Hit across the face of the circle, but to no good effect, as the ball is pulled wide from right to left and over the baseline without any other contact from the attackers. Ball transfer on here for Western Province. Playing with fire there with the Western Province backline. Two waiting, intercepting Southern's strikers. Another 23 entry here for Southern Gauteng. Sylvia van Jaarsveld creating that play, laying the ball into the baseline area with the hit, and a secondary touch by the Southern Gauteng attackers off the goalkeeper. Makes the score 3-0 here into the second quarter. Western Province haven't found an answer for these rapid attacks of Southern Gauteng from the wide areas. If you're just joining us for this hockey game that's on your screen right now, it's the Masters IPT. It's the final game in the women's section, gold medal match in the Gazelles section, where at current Southern Gauteng are leading Western Province by 3-0. It's a full house here at Menlo Park in Pretoria, and everyone's been treated to a lot of goals on this final day, which has been lovely to see. Aerial pass just miscued there from the defensive area, pushed off the sideline. Pass around the back for Southern Gauteng, looking to stretch the pitch, make these Western Province players work even harder off the ball as they chase the game. Ball's well intercepted by Southern Gauteng. They hit the ball across the circle and win a penalty corner. Penalty corner opportunity here. For Southerns. Quarter ends without the ball being trapped at the top of the circle. Half-time score, Southern Gauteng 3, Western Province 0. No. You do though. You say you play quite a bit, or you like to play.
I was getting once a week a short while back, but dissipated over time. I have a contact who's got a corporate membership at Silver Lakes, and we play for free there.
Oh, awesome. It's a nice course.
It's a great course, free with cards,
Yeah.
and but yeah, at one point he wasn't playing, so there's a lot of availability.
Yeah.
But now he had to tighten up a little bit, so it's harder to get a few rounds on.
Yeah. Okay.
And at the same time, I got busy.
Yeah.
This cusp of hockey, rugby season still active while cricket starts. That overlap is
It's busy.
yeah, it's a tricky one for us. Especially this part where the cricket season starts.
Yeah.
It's just mayhem.
Yeah. Lots of games. Lots of games.
Lots of admin. Season starting, so guys are trying to shuffle to get squads in and this and that.
Yeah. We'll come back to the second half of this game. Western Province vs Southern Gauteng in the Gazelles section of the Masters IPT 2023. Score is currently 3-0 to Southern Gauteng, who played very well in that first half and will be looking to continue in the same vein coming into the back end of this fixture. For Western Province, there's a lot of improvements they would have looked to be making, and this is a perfect opportunity with 30 minutes still on the clock. The tale of the game so far for Western Province, lots of missed connections, can't find their attacking rhythm, and lots of turnovers which give Southerns the opportunity to play on the breakaway and put them under pressure. Aerial into the circle there. Well received. Goalkeeper makes a first initial action to clear her lines. Ball, however, has come back out. Calm exit there from deep defense by Southern Gauteng. We're able to open up the other side of the goal. Just not able to get the strike on goal there. Not making contact, which means the free hit will be given in favor of the defensive team. Ball down the line there by Southerns. Beg your pardon by Western Province. You're not able to connect to pass and pass the ball back into the contact. Southerns again with the clean entry into the opposition circle. Looking for a strike on the backhand side, but miscued there. None of the teams able to grab a hold of this third quarter just yet. But end to end, not many connections being made between positional lines. Western Province once again have possession of the ball and will need to use it wisely as they look to come back into this game. A blind pass played there into no man's land is swiftly picked up by the Southerns team. Free hit and a one-time touch into the circle. Not producing a goal-scoring opportunity for Southerns, but they're looking dangerous once again in that final 23. Build-up opportunity here for Southern Gauteng. Looking to connect high up in the left-hand side. Ball down the middle, well executed by Western Province. They'll know the need for them to string together a couple of phases of attack here, or Western Province, as they look to get on the score sheet here in this third quarter. Long corner here for Western Province. Well defended by Southern Gauteng, and they can launch another counter attack. Quickly closed up by Western Province there. Western Province was looking for a pass into the circle. Not to be. Southern Gauteng gets the ball down the right hand side of the field, and Bernadette Costin carries it into the 23. Southern's looking to make the game from midfield. Aerial pass thrown into midfield, well received. Now looking for what's next here. Ball across the circle. Touch on the far post, but not directed at goal there. Ball transfer here by Southern's round the back. Unable to connect their passes, but the ideas are good. Free hit there for Western Province. Couple of stick checks there. And Southern Gauteng wins the free hit. Pass from the right defender into midfield. Ball across the circle quite perilously. Ball into the circle, falls to the Western Province striker. Couldn't make a connection there and took a swing dangerously across the face of the goal there. Free hit was given to the Southern Gauteng defensive team. Turnover by the Western Province midfielders, looking to play direct and straight down the channel there after the turnover, but they weren't all on the same page. Western Province with a bit of time inside the Southern Gauteng half here. Now Southern is able to launch a quick counter attack. Play the ball from left to right here. Bernadette's able to pick it up on the right hand sideline. Circle entry here. Ball across the goal line. Didn't result in the goal, but a penalty corner is awarded. Some concern around one of the Western Province players in that defensive area. Umpire signaling for the need for medical attention. As the player herself runs off to get some help. As we look at this penalty corner for Southern Gauteng, injections to the first castle, straight strike at goal, follow-up hit misses the goal completely as the keeper looked to make a right foot extension save on her near post. Speculative ball played towards the circle by Western Province. No one was able to pick it up. Story of the game so far for them. Showed a lot of desire, but haven't been able to piece together phases of play that can really put the Southerns team under pressure. Good play down the left-hand side here by Southerns. Good crossfield pass, looking for that strike in the circle. Unable to create that link up. Western Province looking to create an attack here from midfield. Well tackled by the Southern Gauteng player. Not been a flowing quarter of hockey by any stretch of the imagination, but Southern Gauteng will certainly take lots of confidence into the fact that as the quarter ends, they are still 3-0 up and are looking very strong and firm favourites to win this title. With 1 quarter to go, the score is 3-0 in favour of Southern Gauteng. final quarter of this game has just begun. Goalkeepers have changed for the Southern Gauteng team as they look to see out this last quarter with relative ease. They want to be untroubled as they march towards the title in the Gazelles section of Masters IPT 2023. Early ball into midfield there by Southerns, looking to restart and get away from the Western Province defence. Southerns able to intercept with relative ease and deep defence. As Bernadette carries the ball down the right side of the attacking half, plays the ball inside, and the one-time pass back round the corner towards the P-spot. Not well executed and lifted dangerously through a crowd of players. So Western Province will have the free hit. Turnover by Southerns off the 16 of Western Province. Western Province looking to turn over the ball in that wide channel, unable to do so. Ball's transferred round the back by Kim Hubach, finding the right midfielder on the opposite side. Back to the left again. High quality possession based hockey here by Southern Gauteng. Ball's played to the wide channels again by Western Province. Aerial ball thrown with a small defensive touch. Ball comes into the area for Western Province, looking to generate a shot. Well defended by Southern Gauteng. Play that free hit quickly. Looking to release some of the attacking players early and into open space. Western Province unable to get it out their own half. And another wave of Southern Gauteng attacking pressure comes. quality entry into the 23 by Southern Gauteng. Just couldn't get the shot going at target there. Not able to make contact was the striker. Western Province able to come out their own half, but just not clinical enough in the attacking half of the field. Not so far anyway, and hence haven't been able to affect the scoreline. This ball's transferred around the back line of Southern Gauteng. Some short passes being exchanged here. In the hope of drawing out the Western Province press. Good piece of skill there. So the ball is carried into the 23 by Southerns, and a subsequent penalty corner is awarded to Southern Gauteng. First one for this quarter for them. Injection to come from the baseline. Comes to the second castle. Struck, but struck high off the hit. Straight away that decision is for the penalty corner to end, and the defensive team gets the free hit. Ball's floating around in that circle. No one could quite get a hold of it. Free hit is taken, ball's played into the circle. No one able to get it on the end of it. Bit of ping pong in that circle at the moment. Nobody's been hurt, and Southerns are able to start their high press once more. For one of the Western Province players. More possession here for Southern Gauteng. Looking to suck the energy out of this Western Province team as they make them move from side to side and they press. Simple balls from side to side on the ground, proving very effective for Southerns. Western Province not able to keep possession long enough to make headway in the attacking part of the game. For Western Provinces, they get the ball in the circle but can't create a link-up pass. Good recovery here as they look for another opportunity at the goal. Southern's goalkeeper kicks it out, but is unable to clear her lines, and Western Province are on the score sheet. Scores 3-1 with about 4 minutes to go. Could there be some late drama in this game? As by sheer will and determination, the Western Province team were able to get the ball over the goal line. Western Province have an entry now to defend, and they do that quite well. Not much time left in this game, and the Western Province team will have to find ways to get back on the score sheet once more, as they are 2 goals behind in this fixture. Ball's hit towards the left striker, but nothing comes of it. Free hit taken quickly by the Western Province team. Looking for circle entry once more. Couldn't pick it up in the circle. Southern's playing well out of the pressure. Trying to get that ball into the circle of Western Province. Ball moves towards the right sideline. Miscontrolled, so the ball cannot make its way into the circle from there. Free hit taken quickly here by Western Province. Well defended by the Southern Gauteng captain. And that'll be the game, ladies and gentlemen. The Gazelles final at IPT Masters. Final score, Southern Gauteng 3,